You don't know, and that's the one thing I don't like about it. What the heck? Yeah, he's being silly. Guys, welcome back to another vlog. It is Wednesday. I honestly thought today was Thursday. I don't know. I never know the days of the week, but it's Wednesday. Amari's hiding in the back, of course. I don't know why he's hiding. Yeah, he's being silly. I'm just on my way to take him to school, and then I got some groceries to do because my house is empty. I've just been ordering food because of my back, but it's feeling a lot better, so I definitely am gonna run to Walmart and get myself some groceries because my fridge is so empty. Oh my goodness, it's so empty. Oh, today is actually Amari's Halloween dance party at his school, so I need a costume. He has his, he's gonna be Spider-Man, but I don't know what I'm going to be, but what I want to wear is pretty much all black, so I can either be a witch or I can be maybe a cat. I have to see what the dollar store has, and then
or green bird, pink bird.
No, Amari, I want to wear all black, so I can't be a pink bird if I'm wearing black. I just want to wear like that sweater dress that I wore to the event the other day in my knee-high boots. Like, I just want to be comfy. I don't want to show up to a Halloween party without a Halloween costume, so I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a costume. I just want something that I can wear tonight for the party and then tomorrow for trick-or-treating, and that's it. That is all. We're here. Say bye.
Bye.
You're gonna be late.
Almost.
You got 10 minutes, and then the bell's gonna ring.
Hi. I hope you have a great next morning or a great.
Your face is always so dirty. Because he has breakfast, and then we run out the house.
No, I did. When we walked out of the house.
Well,
but I run.
You
but
ran.
my mom walk. And my mom is a YouTuber.
Yeah, he recently figured that out. How did you find out?
Because God
What?
God told me.
No, you said someone at the
Billy.
park. We went to the park one time and a girl was like, oh my god, you're a YouTuber. And then he was like, huh? Wait, what? So all this time I've been recording with you, you didn't know what I was doing? Let's go. Say bye.
Bye.
Leaving Amari's school is always so annoying because it's always so chaotic at this hour, and this is why I try to get out the house quickly, but Amari is so slow. He is so slow. Anyways, and the street is always packed up with cars, so it's very hard to make a U-turn sometimes. It's finally feeling like fall. It was feeling like winter. I feel like we went from summer to winter and now back to fall. It's crazy. Like, the temperatures were 25 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but 25 Celsius, and then it jumped down to like 4 Celsius. And it's just like, how do we reach winter temperatures? How do we go from summer to winter so quickly? But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna complain. I just love wearing like cozy stuff, sweaters and hoodies, and I haven't worn my Uggs just yet. So I actually want to make some type of stew. It's African inspired. Obviously I can't make it like them, but I can make it pretty close. Usually I use like sardines to do it. Today I'm just gonna use a canned salmon. It's just like one of the easiest things to do, but it's full of so much flavor, and it just tastes so good. And every time I make it, everyone loves it. Like, I usually offer my parents and they love it as well. Amari really likes it. So I'm planning to do the fish stew with some basmati rice and a little bit of plantain and maybe some veggie. I just don't know which veggie just yet. I need to start cooking again. I've been spending so much money on Uber Eats. It's like you go to your bank account and you're like, Uber Eats, Uber Eats, Uber Eats. It's like, oh gosh, that needs to stop. My back is like, I want to say it's like 90%. I'm like 90% better. Still a little bit more to go. I have a very small knot in my back now. It used to be a lot bigger, a lot more painful. Not having any more spasms. I don't really take the muscle. Shoot, I was supposed to return stuff and I forgot it. I almost want to turn around and go back home. Damn it. But it's like I'm already halfway to my destination. I don't want to go back home. Anyways, yeah, no muscle spasms. I'm not really in pain like that. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, this light is shining so bright. Also, I ran out of my iron supplement. Actually, no, not that I ran out. I had another bottle of it, but I could not get the bottle to open. I asked my mom, I asked my dad, even Amari tried to open it, which I knew he wouldn't be able to because it has a children's lock on it. But it's a faulty cap. Like, I could not get it off. You know the ones where you have to push down and then turn? I tried everything. It would not open. So I've been without iron for like 3 days now, which obviously isn't good. I'm supposed to be on it consistently till mid-November. So anyways, I need to get iron. I'm gonna get that today. Get the things I need to make this stew. Get a few snacks for Amari and some stuff for his lunch. I need to find a Halloween costume. I'm gonna see if Walmart has anything, like a cat tail or something. I don't know if the dollar store would be open at this hour. Probably not. But that's on today's agenda. I will check back in when I get back home and I like cooking. Probably vlog a little bit of Amari's Halloween dance party. I can't do too much vlogging there just because it's gonna be a bunch of other kids that I don't want to film, and blurring out their faces is gonna, actually they're probably gonna have masks on, so I probably could film because they're gonna have their face covered and painted. So at home, let me just do a quick grocery haul. Orange juice, milk, eggs, sponges, some snacks for Amari, bits and bites, mac and cheese, more mac and cheese, Lunchables, snacks for Amari, turkey bacon, more Lunchables, some canned salmon, cucumber, tomato paste, and then some bathroom air fresheners. I've never tried these before, but I want to try them. It's the Febreze Bathroom Luxe. I don't know. This is what it looks like. I've never tried it, but I want to see if it works. I had one from the dollar store. It was absolutely crap. I never really smelt it unless I picked it up and put it to my nose. So I'm never gonna buy that again. So I'm gonna see if these ones work. Also, I picked up, paper towel and toilet paper because we were pretty much out. We're down to like the last roll and toilet paper. Funny enough, I worked with this brand years ago, Royale, maybe about 5 years ago. And I was telling you guys earlier that I thought today was Thursday. I thought tonight would be Amari's Halloween party, but it's tomorrow, which really sucks because I want to take out this hair after the Halloween party. Now I can't take it out because my hair won't be ready for tomorrow because I want to do a twist out. So that means I'm gonna take out my hair tomorrow. So I am officially 3 weeks with this hair and I definitely enjoyed it. You guys would have seen my review on it. Definitely enjoyed it. And I'm definitely going to be using this hair again. Quick update. So you guys know I bought those Febreze air fresheners, right? Tell me how it's already gone down halfway. Let me show you. So I put one in each bathroom upstairs and I think it's like halfway done already. And it, mind you, the thing says up to 45 days. I know it doesn't mean it will last 45 days, but it says up to. So I was hoping at least a week. That's what I got out of the dollar store one. So this is what it looks like when you buy it. It's not full all the way to the top, but look at the one that's in the bathroom right now that I literally just opened maybe 10 minutes ago. Not even halfway. What the heck? So that's the one in this bathroom. This is my bathroom, my room. And then the one that's in the main bathroom, let's see how that one's looking. Mind you, it smells really good. Like my house smells really good. It's very, very strong. Like I don't even have to go into the bathroom to smell it. I'm smelling it in the hallway. So let's see the one that's in this main bathroom, how far down it's gone. Like what? Oh my gosh. Febreze, count your days. I'm so upset because those things weren't cheap. They're 3 for $10. And I'm like, okay, it's Febreze. They're known for being, you know, smelling really good and having decent products, but no. It's not even full to the top. So maybe my mistake was that I purchased one that was already like evaporating. This is so annoying. I'm actually so mad because I spent 10 bucks on these things and it's halfway done. I will update you guys at the end of the night and see where this thing is at, because there's no way that this is going to last 4 days. At least 4 days. It's not going to. It smells so good though. So I decided to leave my bathroom door open so that way, you know, the smell, you know, gets into my room. But like, what? I'm gonna have to just buy an air freshener in that scent. It smells really, really good. And that's the only thing I can say about it. It smells good, but it's not going to last a week, 2. Anyways, don't buy these. Save your money. This is what it looks like. Do not buy this. It's a waste of money. Hey guys, so it's a little bit later in the day. I don't know if the fan is making noise because the camera's positioned right beside the fan. So I'm gonna turn it off. I have the window open. It's such a nice fall day. The breeze coming in from outside, the fresh air that's coming in from outside, and the sunlight that's coming in from outside just feels so good. Camera has a full battery life. I have batteries charging, so we're doing good, we're doing good. But I still wanna get myself a new camera just because this one is quite old. I wanna say it could be 5 years old. It's giving me some problems. It overheats, it shuts off on its own. The battery life on all of the batteries, which is crazy, is very, very short. So anyways, today's feeling really, really good. I think I told you guys, I thought today was Thursday, which would have been, you know, the day before Halloween, Amari's Halloween party. And I feel so bad because this morning I told Amari, I'm gonna pick you up early from your after school program. We're gonna come home, get ready for the Halloween party. He's gonna be so disappointed when he realizes that we're not going to the Halloween party and that I'm not picking him up early. I feel really, really bad. I'll make him some cookies later. Going in with some primer. I haven't worn makeup all week. All week? Yeah, I haven't worn makeup this week. Anyways, you guys. Oh, I have a few things I want to talk about. So one thing for sure, someone pointed it out in some video. I don't know which video, but you guys see me with makeup, without makeup, and you would have noticed this little bump here on my face. It's actually a wart. I don't know how I got it, but I noticed that it first appeared just before I got pregnant. But it was like really, really flat. And I don't think I have any pictures of it because I always used to Photoshop it out. But anyways, it really started to get to me. Ever since it really like formed, it bothered me. And I always thought that it would just go away, but obviously it hasn't. It really, really started to bother me, I think sometime this year. So I decided to go to my doctor and, you know, tell her about it, and she said it looks like a wart. Anyway, she referred me to a dermatologist, and I'm supposed to see my dermatologist next week and hopefully get it removed. I'm pretty sure it's benign. I don't think it's cancerous or anything like that, but if you go on Google, Google's gonna tell you about today. Google definitely was trying to tell me that it was cancerous, but then I did a little bit more research and it said like if it's not pussing, there's no pain, there's no redness, blah 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 blah, then it's benign, it's not cancerous. And yeah, like I have tried to pop this thing, I've put ointments on it, I've done everything to this stupid thing, and it just does not go away. It is just raised skin. I can scratch it a million times, like nothing happens to it, it just stays there. Of course, if you scratch it a lot, just like scratching normal skin, it's going to get red and be a little bit tender, and that's it. So I cannot wait to get rid of this thing. It bothers me. I remove it in all my photos. I cannot stand it. Not only will I be getting that removed, but I'm also gonna get like any raised moles. So like I have a couple on my face here, which are new. I think I got them like in the last year or so. I'm gonna get those removed. I have some here, but these ones are flat and I like these ones. I've had these ones all my life, but they're flat. They're not raised at all. They're nice and flat. But anything that's raised, I am getting rid of. So I think I have one right here. This one's kind of new. I'm gonna get rid of that. I have one like under my arm I'm gonna get rid of. I think I have one somewhere here I'm gonna get rid of. Yeah, that's it. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 of them to remove. Anything that's raised, I'm just gonna get him or her to remove it because I cannot stand them. They don't bother me or anything, but I don't like how they look. I mean, sorry, they don't hurt or anything like that, but I don't like how they look. And the one that's like right under my armpit, shaving is kind of annoying because it's like right there where I need to shave. And I don't want to like cut myself or cut it. So I try my best to just kind of go around it. But there's been times where I tried to cut it off, but I didn't succeed. I don't know. Let me know if any of you guys have a wart or had a wart. How was the process of removing it? Was it painful? I also don't know how much it costs to remove these things. I'm gonna guess at least 100 to 200 bucks to get these things removed. I think if it's causing pain, it's covered under health insurance, but anything that's cosmetic, then it's not covered. So yeah, I can't wait to get this removed. I don't know what the healing process looks like. I don't know if I'm gonna have this nasty scar afterwards. I have no idea. But this thing, because it's raised, it can't be covered with makeup. I mean, you can cover it, but you're still gonna see a bump. There's people who have like smaller ones and they would just create like a beauty mark. I can't do that. This thing is too big. I cannot stand it. Anyways, primer is done. Again, doing my simple makeup look. Where is my... I have been loving... Ooh! I didn't realize the skin tint bottle was open. This thing could have spilt, which happened to me with my foundation. As you can see, this is my bronzer, and look at it, covered in foundation. I've tried wiping it off, but I actually need to go in and scrape it off because wiping it off just doesn't work. Anyways, I have been loving this skin tint, the L'Oreal True Match. Love skin tint. I am not a foundation girl at all. It's just too heavy. It's just too much. I like to look like I don't have much makeup on. I don't want to do too much. I'm really not going to do eyebrows today. I really just want something very, very simple. Like, very simple. I love skin tint. So I actually came across a video where a girl was talking about, or a lady was talking about skin tints, BB creams, CC creams, and she said essentially they're all the same. Some do a better job of covering up, you know, blemishes and stuff. I think skin tint is like the lightest one. It doesn't cover a whole lot. I think she said CC cream is a color corrector. Which one did she say was the best one? I think it might have been CC or BB covers up the most. Skin tint is like the lightest coverage, but I absolutely love it. It doesn't take a million years to take off at the end of the day, which I love because I cannot stand that part. That's the part that I dread. It's funny, I just cleaned these brushes and here I am using them. Let's see how long it takes me to wash them again. And you know what the funny thing is? It doesn't take long to wash your brushes. It literally takes like 5 minutes, and I don't know why I don't do it often. I should be doing it at the end of the week. I should make that a thing. At the end of the week, I wash my brushes, even though you should be washing them after every use. How often are you guys washing your brushes? Probably not that often. Most people I know don't wash their brushes that often. You just kind of forget. And, oh shoot, am I using a rake? Yeah, I am. Sometimes I forget. You know what's funny? This summer shade is actually almost too dark now because I'm starting to like lose my tan, which is so crazy because I just bought this. And I'm already almost too light for it. Like you can see camera doesn't pick it up, but my chest is lighter. And this camera is full. Of course it is. Of course it is. I gotta delete some stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna continue doing the skin tint and I'll be back. All right, skin tint is done. We are going to move on to, I feel like I need to do my eyebrows just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna brush them. I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I actually don't like the, I don't know what to call it, the pencil on this. You see how thick that is? Like it's so wide. I don't know. There was one that I had like a few years ago. It had a skinnier pencil and that's what I need. Because my brows are so skinny, I don't need such a fat pencil. I can understand if you had like wider, thicker brow, then it makes sense to have this thick pencil, but I don't have thick brows or wide brows. Mine are quite thin. All right, I'm trying to be very careful and like not do too much with the brow because I always mess them up and then I can't fix them. So I'm just keeping it very simple. I honestly just outline or kind of just fill out my natural brow. I don't try to make them any wider, any thicker because I don't know how to do all that. So I literally just draw like a line, oops, underneath, and then try to create like hair-like strokes a little bit, which this is not the pencil to do that. I have so many pencils, which I probably should just grab one of those ones. And then I kind of draw, I kind of just fix the tail a little bit. Yeah, this is looking a bit crazy. Oh dear, okay. I also need to get my eyebrows, well, I also need to pluck the hairs underneath here, which I want to save it for a different video. I want to do a maintenance video of where I like show you guys how I shape my face, my legs, do my nails, brows, all of that. Pretty much a do-it-yourself because I don't really go anywhere to do those things. Also, if you haven't noticed, when I'm wearing my real nails, I keep them very, very short. Like I literally cut them last night and I cut them down to the nub. I don't know what it is about short nails with my real nails, but I like to keep them short, which causes a problem because then I can't put on like my little bracelets and stuff because I can't grab the clasp, or I can't put on my other heart necklace because again, can't grab it because there's no nail. But when I put on falsies, then that's when I, you know, get the length. That's when I like them nice and long. But on my real hands, on my real nails, I like them short. Brows are done. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. This video, I think I'm just gonna address a few things because I get the same question over and over. But a lot of you guys were wondering how I started YouTube. I guess some of you guys are interested in starting your own channel. Let me just say this. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or like being on social media, go for it. Go for it. I definitely would never tell anyone not to do it, but I would say do not let go of your 9-to-5 to be an influencer. Hold on to that and do social media on the side. And to treat it as a hobby, don't do it because, oh, you can make money and blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can make a lot of money on here. I don't think people realize how much money you can make on social media, but that does not mean let go of your 9-to-5 to be a full-time influencer. I think that's one regret that I have, is that I let go of my 9-to-5 to do this full-time. I mean, at the time that I had let it go, I was doing very, very well and didn't really foresee the future and how social media can be so up and down. Back then, I was making a ton of money, let's just say that. So I didn't see any reason for me to hold on to it. So take the advice from me, don't let go of your 9-to-5 ever. Even if you drop down to like, you know, part-time or casual, hold on to it. Yeah, so if you are thinking about doing social media, 100% go for it. You never know what could happen. You never know the opportunities you could land and the people you could meet and blah, 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 blah. How did I start? I started at, I want to say I was 19, and I did it when I was just before I started college, actually. And it was just a hobby. Like, I was watching You Love Megs, Keep It Simple Sister, Hairlicious. These are all hair content creators. They're not so much on YouTube anymore. Actually, no, I lied. Hairlicious still makes content. You Love Megs makes content. Keep It Simple Sister, she actually ended up locking her hair, but she doesn't really make content like that anymore. Yeah, she doesn't. She has grandchildren and all of that. Like, yeah, everyone is just like doing their own thing. I actually met Tracy at a event. I think it was Curl Fest in New York. And I didn't realize how small she was or how short she was. I'm 5'6", and I think she was like 5 feet or 4 something. Like You Love Megs, like 4'11". Oh my goodness, I was towering over her. I didn't realize how short she was. Anyways, forget that. So started on here just creating content. Actually, no, started on here just watching people and learning so much while being on here. I was like, oh, I want to make videos and document my journey because my hair was really broken off. I'm going to insert some pictures. So my hair was really broken off when I first found out about YouTube and like hair journeys and all this stuff, and I really wanted to document it. And like, I don't even know if it was so much to help other people. It was just for myself. It was just like a visual diary, or digital diary I should say. And yeah, eventually I joined Keep It Simple Sista. It was a website, and it was just a bunch of girls learning how to take care of their hair. A lot of us had relaxers at a really young age. I think I got my first relaxer at 6, my mom said. And the reason why she relaxed it is because I had a thick head of hair, like I still do. Had a thick head of hair. I was in ballet and stuff, and you had to change your hair quickly between performances and stuff. It always had to be up in a high bun. Of course, thick type 4 hair, getting it up into a bun quickly or sleek is not that easy, right? Especially if you don't have a whole lot of experience with that hair type. And my mom has very different hair from me too. Anyways, so that's one of the reasons why she relaxed it, which I don't blame her. It was a lot of hair, a lot of hair. And just dealing with Amari's hair, well, when he had long hair, I could only imagine trying to get that up into a sleek bun. And it's one of the reasons why I don't even do it now. I don't put my hair into a sleek bun. I usually do like a messy bun with the old twist out, which I'll insert a photo. Yeah, I don't do that sleek stuff. I don't have time for that. I feel like that causes so much breakage. Dragging a comb through it all the time. Yeah, no. What else? So yeah, I was just kind of on social media trying to document and like, you know, see the changes in my hair. But from being on those websites and like, you know, meeting other girls and sharing pictures of my hair and how it was growing and what I was learning, people started requesting me to make videos. And I didn't really want to because I wasn't really the type to like attention. I wasn't like a huge talker. I was very quiet, very much to myself, and everyone knew me as someone who was very quiet. I was very, very quiet. So it was weird that people wanted me to create content on YouTube. But anyways, I did it. I started making videos, and it was all about hair, and people loved my buns. I was always doing different buns, different updos. So that's kind of the content I was making. And then I think I think I had come across something that said that you can make money on YouTube, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I think at that time I wasn't working just yet, or maybe I was working. I don't even know. Whatever. I might have been working, I might have not been working. I was in school, so maybe I wasn't working. I probably wasn't working. Anyways, eventually I got a notification that said that, hey, you are qualified to enter the YouTube partnership program. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I applied and I became YouTube partner with 500 subscribers. I think you need like 4,000 now, and you need like 10,000 hours or something crazy. But back then when I started back in 2011, I only had 500. You need a crazy amount now to be a partner. And like, I don't think they cared about watch time. It was all about subscribers. So I had like 500 of you guys. Shout out to you who's been there from the very beginning. Didn't really care too much about the money part. And honestly, when you first start making money, it's literally pennies. It's pennies. You have to make at least $100 to get a payout. When I got that first $100, it was nice. It was really, really nice. And that paid for my phone bill. My phone bill was like $40 or $30. It paid for my phone bill and some like food. And that was really nice. So eventually, you know, I would get that $100 every month. And eventually it grew and grew and grew. But yeah, I started YouTube because someone asked me to make videos. Literally, I was in my pink room with my posters on the wall at my parents' house in college, and then eventually I started working at a grocery store. Still make my little videos, not telling a soul that I made videos. I think my brother eventually found my channel. How he found my channel, I have no idea, because I didn't tell him. I don't even know. I didn't tell a soul I made videos. I think by like maybe 5 years in or 4 years in, like people started recognizing me at work, and then my coworkers were like, "You make videos?" And like it was so funny. I remember one time at work, this guy, he just got hired at my job, and he was like, "Do you make videos?" And I was just like, no. And he said, yeah, I've seen you. I'm like, no, that's my sister. And he believed me. I told him it was my sister. I don't have a sister. And he believed me. But then eventually I was like, no, it's me. It was so weird. Anyways, this video is getting all over the place. Back to what I was saying. I didn't tell anyone. I was just making videos because people wanted me to make videos, and yeah, it was fun. It was nice. It was I came on here. It was my nice little outlet from work, from school, and my hair was growing. You guys were learning so much. I was meeting some of you guys in person, mostly at work though. You guys would come in and I'll be cashing out your grocery items. And you'd be like, oh my god, I love your videos. You taught me so much, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, that's kind of how I started making videos. Eventually I learned that you can make money while making videos, but also while working with brands. And that's where things took a turn. Anyways, the whole point of the story is to tell you how I started YouTube. Kind of just stumbled across it and wanted to document my journey and help others. And yeah, that's pretty much how I started. I held on my 9-to-5 for 6 years, and then eventually 5.5 years, and I told myself 6 years is not gonna meet me at this same job. So I think I hit 100K subscribers. I'm trying to think, was it 100K? I think I had hit 100K and like the 6-year mark was coming up, and I was telling myself, yeah, I'm not gonna be here when 6 years is here. So I eventually let go and I did YouTube full time. But yeah, one of my regrets is definitely leaving that 9-to-5 because I had been there for so long and I had moved over to a different department, and the manager that I was working alongside, she told me that she could see me being a manager in that department, and I really wish that I had stayed and stuck it out, because she eventually retired, and of course someone had to take over that spot, her spot, and it would have been me, because she really liked me. I was very hardworking. I had been there for so long. I knew the store at the back of my hand, and she really wanted me to take her spot, and she begged me not to leave. She said, even if you just work 1 day a week, just stay. And I don't know if my head was just too big or what was going on, or I don't know. I just felt like I didn't want to be there anymore, and I was happier just making content. But listen to me, don't let go of your 9-to-5, especially if you like it. I didn't truly like my job. I mean, it was very basic, but I could have moved up in the company. I had moved from being a cashier into the meat department, and I actually liked the meat department. It was very chill. I didn't really have to deal with too many customers, not that often, but I could have moved up and became a manager. And it would have been nice to have had that job and doing social media, you know, having money from 2 different places, as well as having a store. It would have just been nice to have multiple streams, you know what I mean? The flow of money with YouTube and social media is so up and down, it's so all over the place. It would have been nice to have something where money was just constant. You know, you always knew how much you were gonna make every single month, every single week. With YouTube or social media, you don't really know. You don't know, and that's the one thing I don't like about it. And I came across a video the other day where a girl really touched on it, and I'll insert it in a second. But she also touched on loneliness, being alone all the time. Yes, you have your friends and stuff, but everyone works. There's nothing like going to work every day and seeing and interacting with people. Yes, I have friends. I feel like a lot of you guys took my video wrong and feel like I have no friends at all, or maybe I made it seem that way. But no, I have friends, I have family, but I see them on the weekends. There's nothing like going into work and seeing people and talking to people every single day. I like that. I like to be able to talk to people. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'll insert that video.
I'm quitting my full-time job as a content creator to become a corporate baddie. I'm actually at work right now. I'm working in the fashion industry for a corporate company, and I'm doing content creation for them. And I know that's really confusing because a lot of people strive to, you know, be a influencer full-time, but I just find I'm struggling a lot with the financial security. Although the money is amazing, you don't get paid consistently. I get paid monthly, sometimes every 60 days to 90 days. So I really wanted something that was consistent, and I believe us humans really need like a task at hand and to feel some type of like normalcy and routine. I've been content creating for 2 years, and it's really easy to follow the routine and just to develop bad habits. And it's also isolating. You're alone, you know, 24/7. If no one's working from home with you, you're alone. So I'm really excited. I love my job so much. I think I'm going to be doing vlogs, you know, of my work days and my morning routines and stuff like that. But yeah, the cons of content creating: isolating, not consistent. I'm still obviously going to be creating for you guys, and it is my source of full-time income because the money's so good. But I truly believe it's not all that it is to work up to be, because again, I'm telling you, like, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And yeah, there's cons that come with it. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my corporate era. I can't wait to share more.
So in that video, she would have talked about she actually got a job in a field that she really likes. It's kind of similar to what she's doing now or what she was doing on social media. I think she's still doing social media. Well, clearly she's making videos, but social media isn't her life. Like, that's not what she does full time. Or that's not the only thing that she does. She actually has something where she's interacting with people and doing something that she really enjoys. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people are realizing that, yes, social media is great. You can make a ton of money, but the money is not linear. And also, if you work with a brand, sometimes you're waiting 30, 60, 90 days for the money to come in. It's like, ugh, that part is very, very annoying. And I feel like I put too much bronzer on my nose. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, that's just that. The money is great. I will not lie to you. It's amazing. Also, I want to mention my video where I said stepping back, blah, 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 blah. I didn't mean that I was gonna stop making videos, you guys. I'm never gonna stop making videos. I just want something more outside of YouTube, or I want something to add to my social life, I guess you could say. I'll never stop making videos unless YouTube shuts down. I don't plan to stop. I probably should have made that clear, because a lot of you guys are like, please don't stop making videos. And like, oh my goodness, where were you guys? I feel like so many of you guys came out of the woods when I made that video, and it's just like, it's really nice when people comment on your videos, because it's like, oh, okay, people actually are watching me, or people actually do like me. So I feel like making that video, not to say that I made it for clickbait or anything, because I was dead serious on how I was feeling. But it's like, me making that video, a lot of you guys started commenting and like saying how much you appreciate my videos or how much I inspired you, and like that felt really, really good. And it honestly like turned something on inside my brain that I need to keep going, keep making content, because people out there are actually watching. Yes, they are silent watchers, but they're watching. They may not be engaging in the way that I want them to or need them to, but they're there. So shout out to everyone who left comments. Shout out to everyone who watches, who's been watching from the very beginning. It definitely means so much when you guys actually comment, because I actually like responding to you. And if you notice, I respond to my comments. I would say 99% of the time I respond to you. I may not, you know, leave a comment back. I may leave you a little heart, but please note that I've read it. I've read your comment. I try my best to leave a comment back. I even reply to people who comment on videos from like 10 years ago. Like, I reply to my comments in some way. I may give you a like, I may give you a heart, I may leave an actual comment. I try my absolute best. I do not like to leave people on red. I do not like to, even with friends, like I don't like to leave people on red. I try my best to respond to people quickly and to show appreciation. So your comments mean a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I don't think you realize how much I love when you guys comment, like, watch all the way through, share my videos. And also when I actually inspire you or teach you something. That's the whole reason for my video, like stepping back and trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong or what I need to do more of. I want to leave you with something. I want to give you some tool to use. I just want to teach you something. I don't want to just make videos for entertainment, which is great because I watch videos for entertainment, but it's also really nice when I can take something from that video and apply it to my life. All right, so I want to be able to do the same thing for you guys. And I feel like I've been missing out on a lot of teaching opportunities because, of course, some of you guys know I became a single mom recently, and there was a lot to learn, which I'll probably talk about in another video. I know someone was like, hey, can you please share your regrets? It would be great for us to like learn from them. And yeah, I definitely shared one of my regrets just now. I regret leaving my 9-to-5. I could have been a manager, and probably at this point I would have been, if I was still there, maybe I could have been a storefront manager. Maybe I could have had my own store. Who knows? There's so much I missed out on with letting go of that job. But for sure I would have been manager. Cause shout out to her, Connie. I actually messaged her the other day after not seeing her for like 6 years. Anyways, she's doing well. She's retired and she's living life. I definitely would have been manager. Me and her became very close, and she wanted me to take over, and I really regret not taking over. Really regret that. When I tell you I regret that so much. I think about it all the time. It would have been so nice to have had that under my belt. Like I said, you live and you learn, and I can't change the past. There's no button for me to press restart on. It's just to make better choices going forward and not to let certain things get to my head and swell up my head. Ugh. Anyways, that is a mistake that I made, and I will not make another mistake like that. All right, we're going in with some setting powder. I still haven't found a finishing powder. At least not yet. I mean, I haven't really looked. Oh, also a huge shout out to everyone said that my makeup is getting better. Thank you, because I am trying to learn how to do this stuff. I didn't put no blush today. Or I didn't put any blush today because I'm just like, honestly, I'm not going anywhere. I just felt like doing makeup. I'm really just trying to teach myself how to do this because it's kind of fun to play in it, even if I'm not going anywhere. But they say to put it on your hand and like blend it out, because if you put all of that, so for example, if I picked up this and put it on my face, it's gonna end up being cakey. So put it on the back of your hand and get off some of that excess, and then apply it to your face, and then you just let it sit for a little bit, and then you go ahead and brush it away. I don't think my lips are ready just yet, right? I don't think it's ready yet, but in the meantime I'm just going to go in with that Fenty bronzer and just go over the areas that I applied the liquid bronzer. Sometimes I don't know about this Fenty bronzer. Okay, there we go. I add a little bit of warmth. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the bronzing. Like I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm not sure if I'm even doing it right. Bronzer adds back in warmth. Contouring adds a shadow. I don't know which one I like more. So today we're doing bronzer, but usually I do the She Glam contour, which is this. But today we are doing e.l.f. bronzer / contour. But I feel like it's more so a bronzer. It's very warm. I don't really know if it adds a shadow, in my opinion. At least the one that I have. I think there was a darker one that definitely would, I definitely would consider it to be a contour. But this one is just very warm. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off Ultimate Blending. This is an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending brush. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this powder before it makes me white, ghostly. I really need to get myself a finishing powder. So you really need to make sure that your face is properly moisturized, especially underneath the eyes. But yeah, I think that's it for that little story on how I started on YouTube. I mean, I could talk more about it and all the things that YouTube has brought me in another video. The joys of being on social media. You meet a lot of people. Like, I've met so many of you guys, in all parts of the world. Like I've met people in the States, I've met people in St. Vincent, which is crazy. I've met people obviously in the city that I live in. It's so crazy to know that so much people watch you all over the world. And that you're so recognizable, because sometimes I'll be wearing like, I mean, back when like we had COVID and whatever, I was wearing a mask and people recognize me from like the back of my head. It's just like, you guys don't even know me. Like you mostly see the front of me. How do you know what I look like from the back? Because back then I wasn't really even doing vlogs like that. Actually, no, I kind of lied. I was doing vlogs. But it's just amazing. Especially when you guys tell me that I've like helped you with your hair and like you're now seeing results and your hair is so long and da 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 da. Yeah, all that feels really good. It's the whole reason why I started making videos, because people wanted help, and that's what I like to do. I like to help people, and it's the reason why I said I want to step back from YouTube a little bit, because I feel like I'm not really helping anyone, but you guys said I am, so I guess we'll keep going. Since you guys said I am helping you, well then shoot, I'm gonna keep going then. So that's what I want to know. I want to know that I'm actually doing something on here. I'm not just making content for entertainment. Like I actually want to leave you with something. So I'm gonna try, going forward, I want to try and make sure that I am, here we are with this YSL. Someone said to just use a lip gloss and a lip liner. Don't put lipstick. So I'm gonna try that today, though this is gonna burn my lips because it's a plumping gloss. But I think this is ready to come off now, so let's quickly peel this off before this camera not dies, so the battery fills, not the battery, memory card fills up. I feel like I went too wide again. All right, so we're gonna do the YSL in nude. This is the Love Shine Plumping Gloss, Lip Gloss Oil Gloss. And we're gonna apply it. I'm scared. I don't like the tingling of this. Yeah, it really does go on. It does have a bit of a tint without the lipstick underneath. I'm so scared for what this is gonna do to my lips, because this time I actually applied it all over versus just the center. And tell me how this camera is dying, and I just put in a fresh battery. All right, you guys, so this is what it looks like on my lips. I feel like the lip liner is just too harsh. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of just lip liner and gloss. I don't like it on other people either. And I really don't like it on myself. Anyways, that's what it looks like, you guys. It does have a tiny bit of a purpley, not purple. All right, guys, just checking in. My camera died. No, it died. And on top of that, the memory was full. So I'm switching over to my phone, as you can see. This case, just in case some of you guys were wondering, it's from SHEIN. Like everything's from SHEIN. Anyways, this case is from SHEIN. It's just a leopard print case. I really love it. It had like a keychain, not keychain, a lanyard once upon a time, but I don't know what happened to that. I think it broke actually, but yeah, the case is really cute. So I'll link it down below in case any of you guys want it. Makeup is done. I did go in and add mascara. The lips were tingling a lot. It lasts for about 5 minutes or so, and then it's gone, completely gone. I don't know if it makes my lips bigger. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I can't tell if it makes your lips bigger, but it does tingle. And honestly, I don't want bigger lips, but I'm kind of liking it. It's grown on me. It's not super pigmented. I'm not used to, you know, not wearing a lipstick. I usually have on a lipstick. So just having gloss and lip liner is crazy for me because I always have on lipstick. You'll never see me without. Sometimes I'll just have like Vaseline. But this, I've never done this before. So shout out to you, whoever has told me to just do the lip gloss and no lipstick. I don't remember who said it, but shout out to you. Like I told you guys, I need to go to the dollar store to see if I can get some cat ears, maybe a tail. Amari wants me to be a pink bird. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna be a black cat. That's what I told him I was gonna do, because I honestly just want to wear all black. I don't want to do too much. The Halloween party is for the kids, but I just kind of want to blend in just a little bit.